Welcome to the Smokers Lounge, where we smoke a lot of weed, we talk a lot of smoke. I'm your boy Los, the host with the most smoke, and today it's a Monday night smoke session with Ray
Monday.
Giggs and Monique. Man, we in the building. Hell yeah! What's up with you, Giggs?
And you know, just my cholesterol, but other than that, I'm good.
I feel you
He said my
on that.
cholesterol. What are you, 30?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Shout out to
Everything
everybody,
changes
man.
after 30.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Shout out to everybody tapping in, man. We
Yes.
appreciate you on this Monday afternoon.
Mhm.
Triple digits. Was it triple digits today?
It was like almost triple digits.
This so the last
This
week.
past couple of days it has, you know.
It was awful. I hate heat. I needed to be spring or fall all year.
Is that your Is that
my happy
what's your
place.
favorite season?
Fall or spring.
Yeah.
I like spring because all the flowers and it's really pretty out, and then I like fall because it's like fire season.
Yeah, you a firebug.
I think
love
this month
fires.
is probably the hottest
I
month.
hate July,
Um
but
so after we get past, you know,
I think we need to get through August now because of climate change.
yeah, but this still makes it like the hottest. So it's like at least we face the worst of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right.
You know, we face the.
Oh, go ahead. Yep.
that's true. I guess.
You face, like, so we face like next month is still gonna be hot, but
Mhm.
like I said, like this month is gotta be like, you know, this month like it really hit us or shit. Feel me? So, but
That's
it's not gonna
it.
get no worse than this month, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be about the same.
Hey, was you checking your air conditioner to see if it was fucking broken?
It was so
What was
hot.
that?
Like-
Yeah, actually a few times. Like I feel like it kind of like was like because I barely take it off. Because I live because in my apartment I live upstairs and you know
so it's
like
hella hot.
you know so
Right.
it's hotter upstairs than it is downstairs.
Mhm.
Like in my actual unit, like it's cool. Feel me? Because I
Right,
got
right.
the AC going, I got the fans and everything like that. But when I step out of that, that's when I just get hit with a whole different environment. I'll be like, oh my god.
Yep, I have the house AC going. We have a wall unit in our room and a fan.
She likes it cold, like she's dead or something. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, that's
63
a little bit
and
much.
below.
That's a little bit
You know
much
what I'm
there.
saying? 63 degrees and below. That's like dead shit.
It's hot.
Yeah. And sometimes it's more comfortable to be cold
I'd rather
than
be
it
cold
is
than
to be
hot.
hot. Because you
I
hot.
can get a blanket
That's
Hell
what I
yeah.
be
and even
saying.
myself out.
Bro, you can cover yourself up and be cool.
You can't get unhot.
Shout out to
Yeah.
everybody tapping in, man. What you smoking on?
What you smoking on? What you smoking in? And who you smoking with, guys?
Please leave
Let
it in the
us
comments.
know.
We are smoking out of Raw Papers from Raw. We appreciate it. We are smoking some of. Oh, we just got done lighting some moon rocks. We got this dope wimp that we got from fucking Good Leaf. You know what I'm saying? That's what we smoking on. We smoking with Ray Giggs.
Bro, every day is Christmas for you guys. Like every show that starts, this nigga Los like goes through like several things that were just gifted to him and everything like that. I need to start me a podcast. Maybe I'll get some furniture. Or something.
Hell yeah! He said, "I need me an end table."
Like,
So we
fuck
got
that.
before we got monks getting drunk. We got
Monks?
monks getting
Bears
drunk.
eating people.
Bears eating people. All this shit's going
And
on.
Johnny
in the-
Depp.
And Johnny
Gotta
Depp
talk
again
about
back in the
Johnny Depp.
news. But before we get to that, one time, boom, let's give a shout out to the sponsors. Give them a round of applause, man.
Yes, support local, guys.
Round of applause, I said. Shout out to Kid Combs, the Good Leaf Delivery, AmeriClean Carpet Cleaner, Space Rocks, and Cali Guards Now.
Yeah, support
Make
local,
sure you're tapping in with each and every one of them. They tap in with us. Shit.
Yeah.
And you looking for more sponsors too, huh?
Always, man. We always look. I got 20 slots available.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's still
Anyone
those
with
slots.
anyone with local businesses out there, man, y'all. heard
Yeah,
that
it's a
from me.
different way to get new customers and a different platform. Try.
So
You're
we
gonna
just
enjoy
went
it.
fucking rafting this weekend, right?
We did.
It was
We
fun.
did.
This is
you
the
guys-
first time I didn't fall off the boat.
Have you guys
I-
done it before?
That was my first time.
Yeah, I've been out there.
So you was terrified then, huh, Monique?
No, yes and no. I expected worse because I saw my daughter when she went, our oldest, and it looked terrifying. She fell off twice and thought she was going to drown. So that really scared me. But then when we got to where we were going, it was not even the same. It was
Right.
like, there was a couple places where it was a little bumpy, but the water was like knee high, so it's not
Right.
like you were gonna drown in that part.
Right.
You could hurt yourself because of the rocks, probably.
You get out. You just get out,
think you
fucking
get a
drink
head
and
injury
barbecue.
before you drown.
Yeah, it was fun though. We went to a nice ferry. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and that guy! Oh my god, the guy jumped off the rock and he landed on his back.
What?
That
Oh
was
yeah, he
awful.
jumped off a good 60, 70-foot cliff.
It was not 60 or 70
How-
feet.
Okay, first of all,
It
you're not
was
good.
like
You're not
30.
good with geography. I'm pretty sure you're not good with distance.
I'm not good. At
So you guys actually seen a man fall from?
No,
Oh,
he
he
didn't
jumped.
fall. He jumped and landed wrong.
Yeah, he jumped.
Like he
Okay,
landed
what-
too much on his back instead of like his butt or his leg or something.
What was
he
it?
like
Water?
belly flopped.
Yeah,
on
it
his
was water.
back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it
He
was
jumped
deep
off
enough.
like a ledge to jump
Yeah.
in the.
So this
the
everybody
river.
goes to this ledge to jump off, and it's not a ledge; it's a fucking cliff.
What's the difference?
A ledge is like fucking. You go out to the street and you jump off the curb. That's a ledge.
There's no ledge.
You know what I'm
curb.
saying? Shit, that was
I
a
don't know
cliff.
if I agree with your explanation.
That was a fucking cliff.
A ledge, you can talk to somebody up. A cliff, like if you want to talk to that person on a cliff, you gotta yell.
Okay,
Right.
to me, a cliff was like that movie Old when they were watching them
He
from
said
like way up
you
high.
can talk to somebody on the ledge. Hell yeah.
Bro, we seen.
Oh,
old.
like the ledge of a ledge? Is that the word we're using?
Yeah, well,
The ledge of
whatever
a
the
bridge, like
Yeah.
that's different than a cliff.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
But he jumped off a
Cliff.
a cliff.
Jumped off the
That's
cliff.
technically what it. When people say cliffs, I'm thinking of a rock formation, not a
So,
bridge.
Yeah, so if you seen old,
Mhm.
then
Like to me, those big ass mountains
yeah,
were
that's
cliffs.
a cliff.
But like this one was probably taller than this building. That's for sure. It was like two of these.
hey,
That's a good
I gotta
60
ask.
That's a
you
good
now.
60 feet. Hell yeah.
It's not 30 feet.
It's 12.
like-
It's 12 high. And if you
So
think about another
24
one,
to 30 feet. So I wasn't off. I said 30 feet.
I think it's a little higher.
I don't know.
I think it's a little higher than that.
I don't know. But anyways,
Would
he
you have jumped
landed-
off of it?
Nope. Mm-mm.
I thought
I
about
don't
it.
know. Okay, and
If I could get someone to go with me, I would have did it.
no,
Nobody
the
wanna do
on- The only reason I would not encourage anybody to jump off that ledge is because there are so many spots of shallow water. You're gonna fucking break your neck, or you're gonna break your legs. You're gonna break your back. Like you have to make sure that water is deep enough for you to not hurt yourself.
Yeah.
And that's why I would not jump off any ledges in that river, is because there were so many shallow ass areas. Like not even 10 feet away, it was like ankle high.
Yeah.
So if you don't judge it right, and it kind of like it came out as a slope a little bit, so like you have to jump out far enough too, not just down.
So, can we play a game real quick
Let's go.
of guess that race?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm down.
What do you think? What are you going with?
Well, you guys were there, but I'm gonna guess that maybe he was either white or
Ding, ding,
Asian.
ding, ding. Hell
He was
yeah.
white.
Dude, you got it off top. Shit.
For sure.
So adventurous, man.
Those
Shit, but y'all
motherfuckers
niggas was right there with
Okay,
him.
now
Hell yeah, we was out there
this
fucking
sounds funny
rafting.
because it's kind of like, to me this sounds funny versus if like you guys were talking about it. But I had to go pee in a bush, and that
Right.
was just, I don't pee in bushes, guys.
You did.
Okay, but I had to pee so bad.
I think that's a struggle for women sometimes. You know,
It was
like,
fairly easy only because I had a bathing suit on. But like when you're in regular clothing, you ain't peeing that easy.
Nice picture.
And if
Hell
you're,
yeah.
no, she knows,
Hell
like,
yeah.
hey girl, like what if a romper, girl, like a romper, like you're naked in the wilderness.
Yeah. So don't buy a romper.
That's what I'm saying. Like she knows my pain.
Hell yeah.
She knows my pain.
Hell yeah.
But like I was in a bathing suit, so I could pee in that situation.
we've
Right.
actually been in that situation before. Where did
Guys
we
can
go
pee
to?
anywhere. You just pull your shit out, pee, and done. Call it a day.
Yep.
We don't got that luxury.
Hey, so let me. Okay, go ahead. What was you gonna say?
Well, I'm just saying we've been in that situation before, but I can't remember exactly.
He said when and where.
we
Hell
was
yeah.
at.
Hell
'Cause
yeah.
we went to a few places that it was either might have been was it at Muir Beach?
Which one's that one? Is that across the Golden Gate?
It's like kind of northeast of Frisco a little bit. So
It's not in Frisco though, right?
no, it's a little bit past Frisco. It's close to Frisco.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's on the Sausalito side.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
yeah.
It's so pretty there.
Yeah, it's just like the way there is so twisty turny and everything like that. But yeah, we shot my last video energy there. It was beautiful. My first time taking my
Mhm.
son out there to the beach and everything
Where
like
you
that.
need to go is it's a little bit of a hike. Like I don't even want to call
Shit,
it a
that
hike.
was a hike too.
So there's this one
Right.
where the Nike missile launch place is.
Oh, that's in
And,
Sausalito.
Yeah, that's for like on the bridge you have to go through.
We don't like this
And
bitch,
the
man.
hike to the beach was like hardly anybody there.
Oh,
Yeah, it's so pretty.
so where's
And
it?
it's
What's the place called?
Nike missile launch. That's all.
Nike
Just
missile?
Google
No,
that.
oh no, it's the YMCA
Oh yeah, the YMCA
in Sausalito. It's a YMCA built on a old missile launch. And it's like they
so
got
tight,
bunkers, bro.
You
They
gotta
got
go.
shit that's
You
like
gotta
in the
go.
ground where you can actually look out and see where they was launching fucking missiles from the water and all kinds of shit, bro.
Yeah, it's so
Okay.
fucking tight. Like, oh, I have pictures probably on Instagram.
I'm gonna have to
It's
see
so
what's up.
fun.
Yeah, we
it's
be out
so
there.
fun.
We're gonna light this fucking joint right here, dude. This got some fucking. It's a little snake around there.
Yeah.
So when you just pass, we gonna
That
just have to
is
keep it up.
wax
He said that
to
is
the
wax.
max.
I mean, if
That's
we're
wax to the
gonna,
max.
if we're gonna talk about it, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So what the hell was you talking about? Y'all said something about monks doing what?
Okay, so all right, get to it then. Let's
Such a
go.
Great story.
All right, so Monique has a story of a monk getting drunk, getting pulled over
He
by
got
cops.
pulled over for a DUI, and he's a monk,
Let
right?
the monk live.
Right, that's his only
So-
crime he probably ever did.
He
He
said,
probably was like, "Yo, today we gonna go out, guys," and they got pulled over. Like, dude, let the motherfucker live his life.
so the monk though, but hold on, but listen for his reasoning of why he was drinking and driving, and he specifically was drinking whiskey.
Shit,
He
same reason I
said-
got pulled over.
He said it was so whiskey prevents him from getting COVID. So that was why he was drinking and driving.
See, niggas will say
Now,
anything.
now, right. Now he's just lying.
Like, so-
Now he's just bullshitting.
Like, can you tell me where in your prayers?
I don't even know if he's a real
do
monk
they
now.
pray? Like, what do they do?
they
They meditate?
so
That's
I'm
the
not
out of
gonna-
body-
they
Ace
pray
Ventura.
and meditate
Ace
because
Ventura,
they
that's how
pray
I
to the
think.
Buddha, right? If I'm not mistaken.
That's so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, so they pray to the Buddha.
That's so
like,
bad.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, man, I've been over at the temple all day.
Praying.
I need, like, man, I just clocked out.
Right?
But
I
man,
was just
like
trying to
heading to the
prevent
store.
COVID.
Right. I'm only a monk between 9 and 6 or 9 and 5. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
Like,
might have pulled in overtime that day. You know what I mean? Or maybe
He did some extra out of body experience.
so do you think that they should have they give him a ticket?
Let me see.
I'm
hold
pretty
on.
sure they did.
I would.
It's always up to the discretion
It
of,
really
of
is at the discretion of
the
the officer.
But at the end of the day, though, it's like,
Like, can
I
I
don't know,
can
bro.
I say like, hey, I'm drinking because I want to prevent COVID? You
It
can't
depends.
Give me a ticket.
it depends. Like, if he's like just like bullshit, belligerent, drunk, then obviously they can't let it slide. But if he seems like he's okay, you know what I mean, and it's not that bad, they might pull him out, test him, you know,
He
and
was-
they're like, you know what, shit, you know, we'll let you off with a warning, but you got to have somebody else come through and you know what I mean, give you a ride. But
Let the monk go. He could probably like concentrate out of being drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
What?
You know that they're not allowed to drink?
I would
Right? Yeah, they're
imagine so.
monks.
I would
They're
imagine
not even
so.
allowed to cuss.
They're
I
not.
did not know that.
Yeah, well, they're not supposed to indulge in.
He might have
the-
gotten
we
himself
call it-
excommunicated.
Yeah, they're supposed to live a life of stoicism, if I'm not
So like
mistaken.
a nun,
Like,
a nun.
yeah,
Yeah, like Sister Act.
yeah, like we, you know, they're basically like, because I think one of their practices is if they indulge in what we indulge in, like smoking, drinking,
The temple. That's contaminating the temple.
other stuff like that is pleasurable to us, but
Mhm.
not necessarily beneficial, then that goes against their code.
Yeah,
So,
hell yeah.
you know, so yeah. He's
So do
not
they get their monkism taken?
Yes, that's what I just said.
You
Like
know what I'm
he's
saying?
gonna be excommunicated, exiled. That's
Excommunicated. Hell yeah.
That's a word.
Where they stop talking to you, huh?
You're like
They just shun you.
you're exiled.
You're
You're
shunned.
shunned and exiled.
You're
So
shunned.
did he get locked up or did they?
Let me
Right.
see. It didn't-
And I would love to see him get in a jail fight.
Oh my
I would
God.
love
What
to
does it?
So
Can you
Just
imagine?
imagine sitting in. Well,
It probably don't bother him.
I've been in jail before, feel me? So I can imagine sitting and booking, but like, and I've seen all different people sitting and booking, everything like that. But I can't imagine going in there and seeing a monk. I seen a nigga that looked like a monk, but he actually turned out
Hell
to be
yeah.
a crackhead from the east side or the south side. But
Phone lines are open.
And
1-916.
then he said he was taken by the Holy Spirit.
1-916-546.
different religion.
2131. The phone lines are open. Do you think this monk should have been exiled, or do you think they should have just let him go? Call in and
Damn,
let
he
us know.
might go to prison for 10 years.
The monk.
Yes.
Jesus.
Oh wait. Yeah, no, because he's in Thailand.
I'm about to say, I don't think it happened.
So
down
it's
here.
$5,500, and that's the U.S. equivalent, and then a prison sentence of up to 10 years in Thailand.
But he can just concentrate. Dude, did you
He
see?
got kicked off the mountain.
This is my mountain, motherfucker. You can no longer come up here at peace. Damn, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Shit,
because think
yeah.
about it, like, that's like an ultimate goal for a fucking monk to climb to the top of this mountain and fucking gain wisdom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I would think-
they're restricting
And then he
you
got kicked
from
off.
going to the top of the mountain, bro. Like, that's got to be fucking exile right there.
I would
right?
think another
Yes,
goal for a monk is to not get arrested
Right.
via
Right?
DUI.
He said DUI or fucking any kind of what are you doing driving? You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's nothing says that they can't drive.
And then he was
I don't think
asking
so.
for money, like a bum.
I don't think he was a
Well,
real monk.
I mean, they don't make much money, do they?
Right.
Why do they need worldly possessions?
Well,
mean, they gotta
obviously he
eat.
needed to buy alcohol.
They gotta eat.
Obviously he needed
They
to
eat
buy a
off
drink.
the land.
They eat off the land, but
I think they're like vegetarians. I don't know if they eat meat.
Yeah. Well, shout out to that monk, man, for fucking like trying to create a revolution. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for
Yeah.
not catching COVID.
man, free my nigga, man.
Yeah. Can you imagine if other monks followed and then it just started like a chain of monks just fucking like it just went viral? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was a fucking TikTok trend and shit.
If it was on
here we go with
TikTok-
TikTok challenges.
If it was on TikTok, like speaking of like TikTok, they have this thing. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but they have this thing where some women are taking their fingers, sticking them in their fun box, and using that as perfume.
Ooh, is that right?
Ooh.
So pheromones.
We're
So
back to-
basically, we're just gonna be. I'm just
Right,
gonna be
right.
straight
Are
up.
we cave women?
Like
I mean, fuck it.
they're using basically.
That's how you gonna find out if your pussy stink.
Yeah, yeah.
This is how you gonna find out if your pussy stink or not. Keep it up, bitches.
So are you the one? So we're gonna find out if you're actually eating fruit or if you're eating mostly seafood. And shit like that.
That's crazy.
Is that for real?
Yeah, it's for real.
Shout out to everybody
Think
tapping
it-
in. Bonnie, we see
So
you.
like a natural
Eddie,
aphrodisiac.
Val, Dirty,
It's
Stan.
called vabbing.
That-
VABB.
We're really going back to
That's a
cave.
word?
That's caveman shit, fool. That's caveman shit. We're back to we're
the
Neanderthals again. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously, this ain't fucking Twilight with vampire sense and all that.
Are you really
But-
surprised with everything?
But
that's been
really
going
though,
on?
if you think
But
about
like,
it,
what if you don't shower or like you just work?
let me ask you something though. Hold on. If you
gross.
really think about it, that's not far fetched or far off because cologne and stuff is made out of like bull piss,
No, it's not.
all kinds of different shit.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Not in America.
wasn't
All
bull
right.
piss in energy drinks?
That's I don't know.
I think it was like in Red Bull or something.
Damn. That could be possible.
That's why I heard there's like some type of animal urine, and I think it's a bull.
Yep.
Like
They use it
in,
for a lot of shit. They use it for colognes and perfumes and shit like that.
I have
So-
very specific.
Well, look it up. If you
perfumes.
really think that your fucking
So are
Louis
guys
Vuitton
doing that
cologne
with their little areas?
smell like, I'm telling you, it's not it. If you look at the ingredients and shit, do this crazy shit.
Like some people just have very strong natural odors that are very overpowering.
Yeah. Right.
and then you mix that into the whole situation. You
Why
got a
don't you put
problem.
those fingers back in there and just keep it there and just clog it for a little bit? I want to smell
Honestly,
that.
if you're clean, then you don't. If you stay clean, you don't really smell like too much.
But
You know what I
even
mean?
clean people just have they're just part of who they are. They can't help it. Just like
Yeah.
the people who sweat like extra profusely, they
Yeah.
can't help it.
Shit, good face in the building, man. We appreciate you for tapping in. Been a while. Hell yeah. Phone lines are
Be
open.
careful with the wow.
916-546-2131. Call in and let us know. Do you think they should have gave the monk less time? 10 years is a long time.
Well, it's Thailand, not America.
And would you, and are you gonna put your finger in your pussy and spread it all over your body?
Pheromones.
Yeah, pheromones. Call in and let us know. Let us know.
The dick juices have been released.
Shit. Fucking nuts, huh?
I have a question.
Oh my god!
I have a question. So so
I
I've
don't even
been
know what to
taking some.
say.
So how you guys feel? Have you guys ever in your life had a bad date?
Between us,
No, just period.
you know, we've been together for 22 years. I was 17, he was 18.
I never gave her a chance to have another bad date.
So no.
Well, if you guys hypothetically, if
Right.
you guys had a bad date, how would you feel about suing
Well,
the
Oh my
that
god,
date?
I have that on my stories. $10,000. But he
Yeah.
stood her up. He stood her up.
Yeah.
that bitch is
He
not worth
didn't even
10
have a
grand.
date, but I'm like, who the fuck are you charging 10 grand?
So let's go.
Like,
Let's
do you
go.
have like gold pussy or something? Like, what's going
Well,
on?
So some people might not heard about it, but basically there's a woman, but she, I
We
guess
got
she
Goodface
was
calling in,
she
huh?
was okay.
We got
She was-
Goodface
she
calling in.
was Goodface talking about.
Accept, press 1.
We'll accept. We accept it, good face. What's happening?
Well, what up, Los? What's going on?
Shit,
Shouts
man.
to Goodface, man.
Man, yeah, shout out to Goodface, brother. How you been?
I'm good, man. I saw that you posted about it. You put the number. That's dope, bro. I appreciate calling in. It's real life radio station out here. I need to call in more often.
Hell yeah. So what you do? What did you hear? Did you hear about the monk or did you hear about the fucking
Vabbing.
the
Pheromones.
vabbing?
I heard the month and the pheromones. I don't know about the month, but you know I'm a criminal justice reform, right? So I would definitely say, well, what did the month do? What was the crime that they said?
Oh, he
A
got
DUI?
he got a DUI. He got pulled over fucking drunk and shit.
And say what what was his excuse?
Oh,
He was preventing
whiskey
COVID.
prevents COVID, and he
and
needed some money.
he was influenced by the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, but he needed some money though. Hell yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
What a fucking scumbag!
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he deserves 10 years, but give that motherfucker some time because he sounds dumb as fuck.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Come out that fucking come out of your concentration and do dumbass shit, huh?
Well, horrible. I don't know what was going through that guy's mind, but yeah, he definitely need to sit down and think about what his life direction is going.
Hell yeah.
Right? Well,
Yeah.
he needs to go back to the mountain and pray.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
meditate.
All right, so what do you think about the
Now, the
vabbing?
second one,
Vabbing, that's what it's called. It's a real word now, right? Vabbing.
Well, that's what they call it on TikTok.
That's great.
no,
Well, then that's
hey,
what it's
man,
gonna be
I've
called.
been in a lot of situations where you know, you at the club and you can smell it. Just like how she said earlier, people have a pungent smell, right?
Right.
So I would definitely be able to tell, like, okay, this person smells a little bit too much here. I don't know. I wouldn't even want to be around somebody. who
Let me
considered
ask you,
that
do you
okay
think that you
for a
have
second.
already been put in a situation where you was around it?
I definitely think I have for sure because in soccer, man, you never know what you're gonna run across.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
He's
Like she might have just wiped the wrong way, you know, touched her face and then went
Ooh.
about her day. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god.
God damn it. Why'd you have to paint that?
I'm not a-
Hell
I'm not a woman, but the image is just so horrible. I saw it on TikTok and I said, hell no, this is not good.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Not cool. It's just dirty.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, to me, that's not attractive in any way. I don't want guys putting their dick juices all up over their body. That's just gross.
Right. And then holding your hand.
Oh,
Hell
and
yeah.
kissing on their neck? Come on.
Hell yeah. Shit. Shout out to you, good face.
Just a little dabble behind the ear.
Oh
Right,
my
one time.
God.
Where they hey, good face, where they finding you?
You said what? Where can they
Oh
find me
yeah,
on,
yeah.
on
Where
Instagram?
they can find you? Yep.
Yeah, at Mr. Goodface, MRG 3O's D Face, Goodface with 3 O's on all streaming platforms. I got a new song called Present.
Okay.
Definitely releasing more music, and yeah, hit me up if you want to learn to make beats. I sell beats and I also teach beats to juveniles and formerly incarcerated.
Oh my God, he's out there doing it.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man. We
Man,
appreciate
Man,
you,
shout outs
good
to
face.
Goodface, man. This nigga been spitting hot bars and shit for, you know what I mean, ever since I came across him and shit. I mean, man, like if as far as Stockton MCs, man, this nigga's you know, he's really top tier, feel me?
Hell yeah. Shout out to good face, man. We appreciate you calling in, bro.
Much love, y'all. Hey, have a great night. Stay
Bye.
blessed in Smokers Lounge, baby.
Hey,
Have
hell
a good
yeah.
night.
Yeah, man. Fucking
What's so let's go over this story about the woman who sued her date.
Yeah.
right,
I have
right.
it
For
somewhere.
$10,000?
For 10,000.
Oh yeah, she tripping, dude.
I don't know where it is.
I need to see.
exactly.
I need to see bank
So-
check stubs. I need to see change. I need to see everything. I need to see
from-
how much you making.
From
Nobody's making a $10,000.
Mhm.
What's
Yeah,
the date?
10,000.
Like 2-3 hours? Nobody's making. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't really know the logistics of it,
Right?
but
Like I don't give a fuck what the situation was. You don't sue somebody for standing you up. Like
so
maybe you're an awful person after all.
apparently this woman has actually sued for several things in the past
Why am I
for,
not
and most
surprised?
of them have been like petty shit.
We have another
Yeah,
phone call.
obviously.
Oh, you got another caller?
Hell yeah.
Okay, I see they calling in today.
Who is it?
They're like, did you say pheromones?
Cali boy Eddie on the line. What's happening? Cali.
Yo.
Hey,
Hey.
what's up, bro?
What's up, y'all? I was just calling in. Hey, yo, I was hearing you guys talk about this date, bro. I was hearing about this shit.
Oh,
Right,
you
right, right.
you
This
you already
date
know
was
about
better.
the date.
So,
You
bro,
wanna hook
nigga,
you up
bro,
with her or what?
I have an even worse experience than that bitch had, bro. I tell you right now. Tell me, I have a legitimate lawsuit, bro. A legitimate one.
Give
If
it
I'm
to
wrong,
me.
bro, if I'm wrong, tell me.
Okay.
So I was trying out Tinder and shit, bro. And I was just fucking going through Tinder. I met this girl on Tinder, and we agreed that we had a good chat, and we agreed to go on a date, whatever, right? And so throughout the whole night, we go to this nightclub. Oh, back it up. Never mind, Your Honor. Matter of fact, we went to dinner, and we had nice ass dinner, bro. I took her to a nice little steakhouse and shit.
Aw.
Bro, she ordered the steak, bro. She ordered the steak.
Well,
I
you
was like,
took her
all right,
to a
bitch, this is
steakhouse.
$54.
You took her to a
What did you-
steakhouse.
Yeah.
And that's what
What
they
did you want
serve.
her to get, like,
You
please
should have
don't
took
get
her
the
to
salad?
Olive Garden. You should have took her to
I love
Olive
that soup
Garden.
and salad.
No, I didn't recommend the place. She recommended the place.
Wow, of course. Of man. Uh-huh.
Yeah, she recommended the
Hell
place.
yeah.
I didn't know it was a steakhouse until we rolled up. I was
Hell
like,
yeah,
what
you
the fuck
like,
is
huh?
Luciano?
And you're a yes man, uh-huh.
She just told me, I was like, you know a place? She's like, yeah, fuck it, a woman could pick for one. Shit, fuck it.
Damn. Okay,
Nah,
guys.
well, so we went, we had a good time with it. We ate, we went to the nightclub and all that shit. And at the end of the night, like we had a few drinks, everything like that, and we were going back and forth with each other, whatever, fuck like that. And yeah, like that bitch knocked out on me, and I was like, what the fuck?
She was acting like she
you
was asleep.
hyped up a good ass night, and you fucking knocked out on me. Like this.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go to court for the pussy.
Hell yeah, she owes me up. Hell yeah.
Your Honor.
Oh, so you're taking her to court. Hell
We
yeah.
spent, Your Honor, I spent $250, and after emotional damages, I want $250,000.
Hell yeah. And you know what's a trip? You might win.
Depending on what
Your
court you
Honor,
go to.
she said she was gonna give it up, Your Honor. She said it.
Hell yeah. I got her recorded. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Hell yeah. Shout out to
That's
you, Eddie,
funny.
man. We appreciate you calling in, bro. Here.
So basically, I want to say, So the woman went out, and I guess I wanna say the guy didn't show up.
Yeah, he stood her up.
So he stood her up, and because he stood her up, you know, then because he stood her up, so she decided to sue him for 10 racks,
$10,000.
10 smackaroos, and fucking so the judge was basically saying, she said that he committed perjury, and perjury is not what the guy committed. He simply just didn't show up for whatever reason. He probably found out that she was like a raging bitch that was batshit crazy, and so he was like, you know what, fuck that, I'm not showing up.
But you know what Eddie didn't say? Did she look like her picture?
Right. Did she catfish you?
Did she look like her picture? That's what matters.
So perjury
Does it?
is perjury. The official definition of perjury is a false statement under oath. So if he were to commit perjury, he would have had to, get on the stand at a court, put his hand on the Bible, and say, under oath,
I'm taking her on a date.
And I'm not gonna stand her up. That is perjury. And so ain't nobody gonna go like take a testimony in a courthouse for that. So like the judge is telling her, like, ma'am, for one, right in this particular court, like this what you're trying to do is not dismissible. Or it's not permissible in this court. We handle more serious shit. You would have to take that to another court. And on top of that, what he committed wasn't perjury.
Jesus.
And she, she just has a need to be right. Feel me? So
I didn't even ask to
just
go down this road.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't want to go on the date, Your Honor.
Yeah. She's arguing with him. She's saying, like, don't insult my intelligence. And then, like, he's honestly, the judge is going farther than he needs to, because he's trying to explain to her, like, what perjury is, because she doesn't explain it, but she's so pissed off that, she's, she was like, they're just going back and forth and everything like that. But what do you guys think about that?
That's ridiculous. Hell, everybody gets stood up all the time. Like,
right.
You're not the exception.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever been stood up on a date. I have had a date where there has been a date, and I've never stood anybody up either.
You know where you take them on the first date? This is how you test them. Take them camping.
Camping?
Take them camping. You can't survive out here, then we can't. You know what I'm saying? I'll catch you a fish. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Let's take them camping, bro.
I never
take
thought
them
about
camping.
that.
Take them camping. If they can't survive, yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. I'm going by myself. Hell yeah.
What I have done is I've took somebody out on a date, and I really like this person. This was years ago. I fucked around and left my wallet at the house.
Oh
shit!
Luckily, did she have hers?
Yeah, she had her money, but she wasn't like
expecting that.
Well, she was expecting it. She wasn't happy about it. I mean,
right.
I paid her back afterwards and shit, but I real life left my shit. There's a lot of people that's like, hey, man, that's a smooth move.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that
I'm trying to tell them, like, no, man, it wasn't on purpose.
Shit.
But I think she's ridiculous for trying to sue him and everything like that.
Not okay.
Like,
not okay.
If you had a bad date, man, just chalk it up as an
learning lesson. Maybe,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it just could have maybe not been compatible for whatever reason. Like, who knows why the guy didn't show?
He probably figured out that she was batshit crazy and a raging bitch, and he was like, "Fuck that," because she wasn't a bad-looking woman.
Oh, I didn't see a picture of her.
Like, well, I seen the video. The video, like, it showed, she wasn't a bad-looking woman. I want to say she's probably like, maybe like late 30s, early 40s, around there, and she looked fine, but when once her real personality comes out, like, her looks just go out the window.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's for me in my personal book, it doesn't matter how attractive or pretty you are. If your attitude is ugly and it's shit, then I don't give a fuck how pretty you look.
Right?
I mean, like,
all that shit goes out the. Your attitude shows more than anything else, right?
Yeah, because that's only
crazy.
That's only when you're younger, where you just like
right.
You'll put up with all the dumb shit. You know what I mean? So as you get older, you're like, you know what? I gotta deal with this dumb shit.
Right.
So,
hell yeah! Shout out to everybody tapping in, man.
Yes.
I know everybody's probably blitzed. Shout out to Bonnie,
Mhm.
Eddie, Space Rocks. We see everybody in the comments, man. Yeah, man, we appreciate everybody for fucking tapping in.
So Amber Heard and Johnny Depp.
Let's go.
So this dumb bitch decided to challenge the verdict and basically say the jurors are wrong.
She's not gonna.
She's not gonna win that.
She's not gonna concede.
And not only that, so now Johnny and Depp and his team are like, well, fuck this bitch. We're gonna be like, you know what? Now we're not paying you the $2
So
million.
no, you know what? I think
So-
really now, like I know we talked about it and we joked
Mhm.
about it, but maybe she does need to start an OnlyFans. Yeah, maybe she does. Like she might need to.
OnlyFans?
Like she might need to, dude.
Well, Elon Musk will bail her out.
Do you know how much of a step down that would be for someone who is an Aquaman?
Right, but she's not even worth right.
In Justice
She's
League?
worth,
get it.
she's worth less than what she owes.
Yes.
She was in.
She owes her life.
She was. Oh my god. She was in.
Can you imagine
What else
owing
was she in
more
besides
money?
Aquaman?
she
than
was-
what
she
your
was in,
life is worth?
Pineapple Express.
Oh, yeah,
my
yeah,
god,
yeah.
that's it.
But that was fucking good though.
I don't even remember who the fuck she was.
That's because back then nobody really like.
Knew her.
Yeah, no.
She's
no,
really a
like that.
nobody. At the end of the day, on the scale of like Johnny Depp and her, they're not even. She's not even in his league.
Yeah,
Right.
he.
That's why he
constantly-
laughed about it the whole fucking time and didn't even look at her during the whole trial, dude. That shit was crazy.
So
he's a G. Fool.
so
His shit just went up.
So the verdict was that like he pays a certain amount, but whatever that amount was is lunch money to him.
Yeah, but
And then but he overall he won.
hmm
So like basically
Mhm.
the verdict was that like the situation was it's like you owe me
$1 million.
$200, but really the court decided that I'm gonna get 60. That's kind of the dynamic of it. Like
Right,
he
right,
sued
right,
for like
right.
what 10 million.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, no, they did like 100 million and 50 million, but at
Right.
the end of the day, the jury awarded him 10 and then ordered.
No, he won 10, but he
Yeah, he
sued her
won-
for
Yeah,
a
he won
150 or
10,
whatever.
but he owed her 2.
So maybe that's everybody's problem. Everybody's going to court and like, I'm gonna get $100,000. No, fool, go in there saying you're gonna get 100 million, right? Sue somebody for 100 mil and look
it
for
has
like
to
10
be worth
because you're
100 million. You
10
can't
mil.
just
I'll get
start-
10 mil. 10 mil is cool.
So they said
That's
so they
facts.
said that like so what they were trying to do something as a courtesy or something like that. They're like trying to say
Courtesy,
that like
man.
you
I wanna
don't
know,
have
where's this money come from?
You don't
Oh,
have
she
to
got paid.
Elon Musk.
Yeah,
Oh,
Elon Musk. Remember we talked
That's
about
right.
that. Elon Musk paid it.
So she they what they were gonna say like you only got to pay like a way lesser amount or something like that if you just go along with it. But if she appeals,
She has to pay
then
interest.
she has to pay more.
Uh huh.
So why
What's her
would
reasoning?
What was her last movie she did?
she Aquaman?
Aquaman.
And she doesn't know if she's gonna be in
Her
the
next
second
one's
one
gonna
either.
be Aquaman plus one. No,
Yeah, shit.
hell yeah.
I don't even
But Jason
think that-
Momoa,
you
he
can
ain't
catch it
even
on
tripping.
Pornhub. Hell yeah.
OnlyFans.
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 Well, maybe both. So.
that too.
But
That
like,
too.
yeah, man, I think that she's just.
You need to work
Some
together.
people, some people are, no matter what position they are in life, man, they can be delusional.
Yeah.
And this court,
She's crazy.
this trial has proven that like she isn't we can assume that she isn't necessarily in the best headspace and shit because it's like for 5 years, what I mean, she made it seem like Johnny Depp was just
Abusing her.
this scumbag, and
Right.
it really affected his life and shit.
Yep.
And like we didn't find out until 5 years later that
She was an abuser.
yeah, he was
know?
he was abusive, but he was abusive
but
to
there was-
himself.
Right.
He was
Right.
verbally abusive to her.
Right.
But her accusation was that like
Physically.
like he
was
he
crazy.
he
Yeah.
sexually assaulted
She's
me
scared.
with a bottle
Right.
and he
She
hit
raised. He
me.
raised the bottle up. He was taking a shot and shit.
Yeah,
Dude, his finger
he
got
hit
cut
her.
off.
Yeah, and he hit her and shit. But like, well, that's what she said. In reality, you just yelled at her.
But,
Right.
like, really?
Right.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
Like, so she's about to
She's gonna
go,
lose.
go back and just
and
embarrass
she's
herself.
gonna be
even
in
more.
bankruptcy. She just pulled an MC Hammer.
That's fucking nuts.
MC Hammer.
She's gonna come to Tracy.
Right.
And live out her days.
That's crazy.
We're gonna see her
Go
at
ahead, hit
Walmart or Target.
So that's the whole reason of the rotation in here. Is we make you smoke. If we just rolled you a joint, you would smoke it at will. You get caught in the tornado in here is what happens.
I try. I try to like maintain myself and shit, but like I don't understand. Afterwards, I gotta get my son back from the babysitter.
Oh, yeah.
And then I gotta do like hella shit afterwards and shit, and it just be fucking me up. You know what I mean? Like I smoke. I'm gonna let y'all know, loungers. I smoke, but I like to smoke when you know
He
when it's
said,
convenient for me. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Hell yeah.
And you know, this nigga Los be saying, "Fuck that, nigga!
Hell
You gonna
yeah.
sit down in this goddamn chair? You gonna hit this shit?"
Right. It gets hard, huh?
Yeah, it gets hard not giving in to peer pressure.
Hell yeah. Shout out to everybody tapping in.
Yes.
Latanya,
Happy
Space Rocks,
Monday.
Bonnie, Eddie, Dirty, fucking
Thanks for
everybody, man.
watching us
Art
this
Salazar.
Monday.
Goodface, Val,
Mhm.
Alicia, everybody in the comments, man. Stan Lee, we see you guys, man.
Shouts to
Guys.
Dirty Wild West,
Dirty
man. Like
Wild
if you
West.
need catering for birthday parties or anything like that, any
Dirty's a
type of
man.
events, he is a man. He did come through with the most delicious food for my son's 4th
It was really
birthday.
good, I remember that.
And I can honestly say that everyone had positive reviews on it. You know what I mean? So if
And
you
it's
look,
hard to please everyone.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that's tight.
So, like I said, if you guys looking for catering, you just looking for some authentic barbecue or you know or anything along those lines, Dirty Wild West is your man.
Hell yeah. What you got floating around in your? Oh, we have
Oh, the bear.
bears eating people.
So there was this
That's what they
helicopter
do, though, right?
that was flying
No,
in
I was
Russia,
gonna say it.
and the helicopter crashed, and the fucking bears came and ate them.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
That's just some fucked
Like,
up shit.
I don't. So,
I don't know if I want.
can you imagine panicking from the airplane falling, right?
And then to come get
And
ate by
then
a bear.
Surviving, and then boom, there's bears. Now you got more
Yes.
panic to like. That's gotta be. They're gonna make a movie about this,
Well, hopefully they were already dead
right?
when the bears
So,
found them.
did they say where this happened?
In
Is it
Russia.
like in a rural area,
Mhm.
like where there's
Like,
nothing? Just
nothing but wilderness.
so these are like bears that never seen people.
Probably.
You know what I'm
And they were
saying?
just and then like it smelled like blood. It was all
Right.
fucking crazy.
Now
So anyone
Can you-
survive?
imagine.
No, they're
Fuck
not
no.
Well, there was a these people they were flying over Africa,
Yeah.
and they crashed, and they should have been. They weren't attacked by any animal, as far as I know, but they did survive. It was on. It was I want to say about like 4.
No, it's like these
3 or 4
bears was
people,
waiting
shit.
for them down there.
Well,
They
I'm
crashed
sure they
right by
came
these
out.
bears and shit. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I'm sure they came out because they smelled the blood.
And look, a bear, 600 plus pounds.
Oh, easy.
bro.
What was that movie
No,
with Leonardo
more.
DiCaprio?
More than
Yeah.
that.
The Revenant.
Yeah, where he got crazy mauled by a bear.
And bear, that motherfucker, he smells meat.
Yes, that's what I said. That's why he came out.
He don't smell human and fucking nothing. He smells meat, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're just hungry.
They just hungry, bro.
Mhm.
Hungry.
And it's already there, like on a platter.
That's like
ready
a-
to go.
Getting hit by a bear is no fucking. It can't be no joke, bro. That's got to be getting hit like by like a.
That sucks.
That's why
bus.
I'd be looking like why it's so crazy, like because you know there's people out there that like they train like wild animals that you wouldn't consider to
You
be
think they train them?
domesticated or anything. Like
Yeah.
there has been instances where it's like for example, this is what a lot of people don't know about. You guys might know about it, but what is it? SeaWorld back in the day used to be very abusive and bad to
Mhm.
And they had a lot more animals.
the whales.
Yeah, they
Like
were hella
like
mean
the,
to
the killer
them.
whales that make the killer whales all crazy and
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
Because
Shamu, that was the name of the whale
yeah,
that they had out
yeah,
there, right?
Shamu, like
Remember that?
Yeah, the living conditions. They did documentary on it. I mean, like Shamu,
Blackfish.
like it was really like they. Sometimes the whales they killed trainers and shit. Feel me?
Yeah,
They'll
they smart.
grab them by
They're
the
fucking
leg.
whales at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And killer whales at that, like their thought process and how they hunt is superior to that, and they're fucking like what? How many tons compared to a human?
And
Like,
you're
the
taking them and
human's
you're
not
putting them in
winning.
this like fucking like confined area that they're
Right.
not used to,
Mm-hmm.
and you're taking them as a child, and then like from what I seen, I think it said that like it fucks with their
Yeah,
their
I'm
head.
sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
So
dude.
it's like they're not acting regular, like they're
Yeah.
acting like, and not all of them.
I mean, that's like you being locked in a cage.
Yeah,
You know, you ain't gonna act the same.
that's why the niggas in jail and prisons act. Like it's. I've been locked up before. Honestly, I can say that like there are some people who deserve to
For
be
sure.
Yeah.
be reprimanded for the bullshit that they do,
Mhm.
but at the same time, they really fucking overdo it. You know what I mean? Like I would say that from my experiences of being locked up, that is no way that a human being should be treated. Like, nigga, you get treated like animals and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And I was only in jail. Prison is a whole nother ball game. So, like, you know what I mean?
Our phone lines are open, guys. 1-916-546-2131.
Mhm.
Let me know what the fuck you think about whatever the fuck we
on.
talking about. We hella high. Hella high.
So I got
Yeah.
one. There was how would you feel if it was Monique's birthday, right?
Uh-huh.
And she brought like 18 of her friends, 20, whatever. You guys go out to eat.
And I gotta pay for them?
How would you feel? How would you feel if she expected you to pay for all of her friends for the night because it's her birthday?
Mm-mm.
And
No,
you
that
don't
would-
even
Hold
know
on.
all them niggas.
Is that the deal from the beginning, or if that was like impromptu? No, I would never do that.
Well, yeah, I would.
but-
Right.
Because Monique is actually a real human being.
I seen that though.
no, like unless there was an agreed upon thing, okay, yeah. But if it was just like, oh hey babe, I got 18 of my friends, let's go to dinner, and then you're like, oh by the way, you gotta pay. Nuh-uh.
Let me ask something.
Nuh-uh.
Is there what's going on with like the younger generation?
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
Because
Okay,
that's
well,
where the scenario
because
came from.
this is where this is where all scenarios come from. Well,
and let's-
the
let's just-
majority of what you're hearing about,
yeah,
right?
and let's just say that the scenario.
How old were these people? Is that why?
I'm gonna
Well,
say,
I
like
mean-
they were like probably in their early 20s and shit.
Right.
But I will say that like the scenario, it was a TikTok. It was staged, so it was fake.
It was fake.
No, but it's still a real
But
scenario,
it's
though.
a real situation,
Right.
because there are people out there that have done that type of shit.
Yeah.
So pretty much, what they had, they was probably someone that they probably just all went out to eat somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
and the restaurant, I can't remember the name of it, but it was kind of high end. So we're just gonna say
Nah.
that like it's $40-$50
Per
per
person.
person.
Right. It don't matter what it is.
$50 plus a times 18.
Now
Plus
if
a-
I
plus a tip.
now if I came out and said,
Plus
"Yo,
a tip.
I'm gonna buy everybody here fucking double cheeseburgers or something," right? Then that's different. I said I'm gonna buy everybody double
We're
cheeseburgers.
going to Taco
I am
McDonald's.
not. I am not.
Taco Tuesday.
Right.
So you're
Yeah.
taking somebody to McDonald's for their birthday.
I mean, if they gonna want to take all their friends, yes,
I guess
I will buy
like,
everybody.
Maybe it is a generational thing. 'cause,
Right.
Like, for
I
me,
don't
when
give a
I
fuck.
go out on that.
Nah, I'm not.
No,
Mm-mm.
when I go out with my friends like that, I know I'm paying for myself.
Well, I mean, if
you know
well,
what I mean? Like
well,
I just know that. I'm not
I-
gonna ever expect anybody to pay for me when I go out.
I like to pay for motherfuckers when I go out. Like I do. That's what I
but not for 20 deep.
not for 20 motherfuckers
There's
though.
a-
I'm not
there's
doing
a
that. I might buy
difference.
for the fucking bar one time or fucking something. I ain't doing it 20 times.
Is there a situation where
Nope.
it's
I don't think it's okay.
acceptable?
I don't-
Let's
I don't
say,
think that-
like, not 18.
I don't.
Let's bump
I
it
think
down to like 2
nah, bro.
people.
I think what it is, it's not okay for anybody to expect that
Yeah.
Yeah.
without having a conversation about it first.
Yeah, that's not my thing. Like,
Regardless
I'm never
of-
gonna. I would be mad. Like, I would be
Regardless of
upset
any
with him.
situation.
Yeah, like if we went out and then like all of a sudden 20 of his friends come out, I'm like, and then we're gonna be
You're like,
friends?
yeah,
No.
we never talked about this.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but hey, yo, shit does happen, and I'm not saying that we paying for them all. I didn't tell them I was paying for them either, so we gonna eat then. We gonna just eat.
Everybody separate for tips.
Right. They gonna look like bodyguards because I ain't paying for everybody. They gonna
And they're-
stand
and
around.
they're-
They
in-
gonna
in
stand
the
around here
video-
and look at me.
Her friends are like chastising him and everything. Like,
Yeah,
if you
that's
broke, just
crazy.
say that. Like, I don't know why you like.
Right. That's crazy.
And then his
huh?
friends
That's
are there
like
too.
$1,000 tab.
Yeah.
Oh, plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you say $40 per person, and then
40 to 50.
that's minimum.
Man,
Yeah.
tripping. They don't even got
Mhm.
seats for your dumbasses in here.
And then you said plus.
I'd have
tip,
told him
too.
that. I would have told her
Yeah,
that.
plus a tip,
I was like, they don't even got seats for these dumb bitches.
and that's like a fucking like $100 tip.
I'm not gonna lie.
Or you know what? They would automatically.
Are you a
tip
tipper?
them.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
said, "I'm not."
There's been a few times where I said fuck it. Yeah, like somebody else gonna tip me.
Hell yeah.
Like
Yo.
normally I do tip. If
But sometimes, I mean,
yeah,
if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to tipping. And honestly, if it's bad service, I ain't fucking with you. I'm gonna leave you a bill.
yeah.
I'm gonna leave you a bill.
I typically
Hell
I've never gotten bad service or anything
We
like
have.
that. The last place I've been to
I've had a couple.
You know, the last place I've been to restaurant wise was Texas Roadhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And I did put a little tip on there because the server was, you know, she did a good job.
Hell yeah.
But there, like I said, there has been times where I was like, hey man, the shit said 24. Nigga, 24 is what you get.
Hell yeah. Hell
I
yeah.
get it.
Feel
No,
me?
I make it a point, man, to fucking leave tips because my daughter's a, you know, she did waitressing. I've done busting and shit like when I was young. So I mean, let me ask you this: what do you think about people from like Grubhub drivers and DoorDash drivers not picking up these
Not
fucking
picking up
things,
the orders
because-
there's no tips.
because
Or
there's
there
no
wasn't
tips.
enough tips.
right? They're not gonna go pick up your food because it's not a tip. You ain't
Or
got a
there's
tip
not
in there.
enough.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So like that's a whole thing on its own.
I've seen a video where this. Well, I've seen two videos. So one.
First of all,
video-
this is fast food. You know what I'm saying?
I seen a person crying like that, like because they were like, "Well, like this is so we work so hard and we deserve tips and everything like that."
Right. No,
it's
and
like,
I've been
look,
in that
man,
situation
Like,
as
they've
far as
been-
when I was doing Lyft. You know what I'm saying? I understand it, but and at the same time, I was like, well, I put myself in this. This is what I'm doing.
Like,
you know
Well,
what I'm
that's my
saying?
whole thing. If most people, this is what most people do.
Look,
What most people do is when they are lacking in funds,
right?
they think of what they can possibly do to make more.
Mhm.
And there's multiple ways that someone can make more money than what they currently have.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? I tip, and I even tip like DoorDash and all that. I do tip, but this is the thing, right? When you're paying tips, you're paying for service. You know what I'm saying? You're tipping because of their service. They're coming, they're refilling your drinks. You know what I'm saying? They're asking what you need. If everything's okay, you're paying for the service.
Mhm.
When you're just picking up food and you got 5 orders on the way to my fucking house, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not, you're not you're just fucking picking up and dropping shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I still tip, but I don't think that that's
You shouldn't be doing this shit if you're not gonna do it right.
right. Shouldn't be doing it if
You
you ain't
can't
doing it
expect
right.
tips. Like I
But
really don't
when it
think
comes to
you should.
DoorDash, I don't think that I mean, and yeah, I think that we should be tipping, but I don't think
And
that
yeah,
they
it's not-
I don't think that they should be expecting it from
Yes,
DoorDash.
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
But you're not gonna get a tip from every person. Like when has there ever been a job where you get tips
And it happens hella good all the time.
and you aren't a stripper?
right,
Only strippers are expected to get tips from everyone. Other
Yeah.
than that,
right.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
you know, it's kind of like mostly expected, but the person
In
is
restaurants and
obligated.
shit,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, restaurants and
Restaurants
shit like
and
that.
shit, yeah.
Like Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, DoorDash, you know, all
Yeah,
that.
all
like,
that's all by, you know what I'm saying?
you know,
Like, yeah, that's
there's
crazy.
a good amount of. Excuse
Now,
me.
if you're
there-
getting out
there's-
and opening up my car door and like, you know what I'm saying, calling me sir, and opening up I'm gonna tip you.
bro,
If you're going out of your fucking way to do something
That
for
would
me,
be
I'm
good.
going to fucking tip you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not going out of your way and you're just fucking doing me as just a route, I'm not. You
That
know what I'm
would be-
saying? I
that
don't
would
feel
be
like
fucking
that's
dope.
obligated.
That would be dope. Nigga pulls up in a Corolla, a fucking 2014 Corolla, gets out, opens the door for you, got a little bit of
Bro.
stains on the back seat, but it's all good because it smells good on the inside.
Right. And he's trying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like with the effort. Yeah. But like, yo, is it? I don't know, man.
I get it.
What you think, man? Put it in the comments.
And what you smoking on? What you smoking in? And who you smoking with, guys?
Honestly,
yeah.
like I've taken like Lyfts, Ubers before and shit like that. I've ordered DoorDash like a few times and shit, but I've heard stories from them where they said that they worked all day, and some days they would only get 2 tips out of everyone that they serviced.
Right.
2 tips.
Mhm.
And they'll be working with like a whole crap ton of people and shit. Other days it's abundant.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Every day is different when you're doing some type of customer service.
Oh yeah.
Man, hats off to like everyone that does that shit because it's
Mhm.
not
did it.
easy
It's not
working with
easy.
other people.
Right.
It's not.
And so I was working a union job one time. Quit that shit to do Lyft. I seen an opportunity. We both did. We quit because we're only an hour or something away from the Bay. So we was going to the Bay and doing it. We was getting rides from here. The only time we'd go to the Bay is if we was getting rides from here, and we'd put it on to go to the Bay, start driving to the Bay and pick people up, go to the Bay, get paid to go to the Bay, and then stay in the Bay. We would go there, we would fucking lift a little bit, right? We'd meet at the motherfucking smoke shop. You know what I'm saying? We'd
So
smoke,
you guys
we'd
would get
hit
a
the
room
beach.
out there?
Sometimes.
And
Yes.
just for a night and then
Just
go back
for a
to
night,
work the next
depending
day?
if we was making hella money.
You would go back out and work.
Oh
Or
yeah,
just sit
because
out
what
there.
it was like, yo, so we drive to, this was our day. This is what we did during the day. We'd smoke in the morning. We'd drive to the Bay. We'd do a few rides. We'd meet up for lunch. We'd kick it by the beach. You know what I'm saying? We
That's
fucking
dope.
hop in the
Sounds dope.
fucking whips, do a couple more fucking rides, link back in, buy a hotel, you know what I'm saying? Fucking kick it, you know what I'm saying? And do a few more rides, come back home the next day. We done made a rack a piece. You know what I'm saying? It was like fuck work. You know what I'm saying? Like we making a rack a piece at nighttime, like killing it. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, you know, that's crazy. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's so like I can see that that's something that like not everyone can benefit off of, but you know, you
It was
guys
at one
definitely
time.
made a-
I seen the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, the only downside is it puts a lot of wear and tear on your vehicle.
It does, but you know what? I wasn't asking for tips. You didn't see me on TikTok complaining about fucking I'm not picking up this motherfucker. I ain't gonna tip these I took my ass to the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Instead of
Yeah.
complaining because I wasn't getting no tips out here, I took my ass to the Bay and made some money.
Bro, there's a lot
Get up
of
off your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, there's a lot of complainers on TikTok. There was a video I
Yes.
seen on
Yes.
TikTok of she wasn't really complaining, but she kind of like, you know, was just like, I need to make a video on it. So this TikToker and other friend of TikTokers, what they did was they went out to a ranch where, you know, so they could like ride horses and everything like that. And her friends were able to ride, except the one that complained was they said that we're sorry, miss, you are not permitted to ride on any of our horses because you exceed the weight limit. And so what she did was, you know, she wasn't really tripping off that so much.
Right.
Like she, you know, she was upset, but she wasn't like to. the
Well, I
point
mean, that's
where,
not
like, oh
nobody's-
my god, you know.
You know, if there's a weight capacity for that horse, you gotta look out for the well-being of that horse as well.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
every ranch does. So she said that in the past I haven't had this issue, but in the past
Well, you probably gained some weight since then, man.
You might have been smaller,
Right.
or
I
the
agree.
horses
Okay.
might have been.
That's
bigger
probably a
and
better way of
stronger.
saying it. See, fucking, I would have said it the other way.
Or both. Like
Oh, yeah.
you know, like not every ranch is gonna have like the same dimensions of
right,
horses
right, right.
and shit
Some
like
might
that.
have big ass 8-foot horses and shit.
Yeah, you know, we don't know how big
Look
these
like the
horses
Budweiser
was.
horses.
You know what I mean? So like she made a video saying like, oh my god, like it was the thing was that she wasn't necessarily mad at the ranch. She like so the owner of the ranch, their son, so the owners of the ranch, their son, he made a video saying like, whoa, stop being a fat bitch if you want to ride horses. You know what I mean? And you know, so she made a video about him, and of course he got flamed on the internet. because he was, mean or whatever.
That's kind of mean, dude.
Yeah, so it's like
It's funny, but it's mean.
yeah. There's a way that you could have gone about it without something like
Right.
that. But
Right.
but
You can think it and shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Don't put it on blast on the internet, bro.
said.
You put it on blast on the internet, you putting yourself up for failure, man.
Yeah. Or
You
you
know?
could, like I said, you could just word it in a different way if you want to be funny or whatever. But basically, yeah, he came out later and he apologized and everything like that. Because for one, like you're making your parents look bad. They're gonna think that your piece of shit son reflects the thoughts and morals and values of the parents, which it doesn't. So they're like, hey, we fired this nigga. We don't give a fuck if that's our son. He's a dumbass. But we still stand by it. We protect our horses 100%. Feel me?
Yeah.
Like, do you think it was wrong for her to make a video like saying how offended she was? Or should she just just accept and just be like, "Whoa,
accept it. That's your.
like, fuck
it's
it,
nobody else's fault.
it is what it is."
Yep.
It's kind of where it is.
I mean, shit. She could do what she wants to make a video. Make it if that's what makes her
Yeah,
feel
but
better.
she
Then
shouldn't
fuck it.
though. She shouldn't. Like
She shouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
But yeah, that's a trip, man.
Honestly, I think if you want to avoid a situation like that, you should probably drop a few pounds.
Right.
At the
It
same
should give
time,
you some motivation.
yeah, but
Like,
at
yo,
the
this horse can't even carry me. Maybe
Yeah.
I do need to lose some weight.
because then you got because then you got
But
the
that's fucked up.
activists at you, like
Right,
the animal,
Right.
like,
And I'm not trying to be mean. It sounds mean, but it's not really fucking mean, man.
It's just what it
Yeah.
is.
It is what it is. Shit.
So I would say honestly, the one that was mostly in the wrong in this situation was the son, because he literally came out and just called her out of her name for no reason and shit like that. And like he could have just left it where it was at, or like I said, if he was trying to be funny, he could have did it in a more creative, tasteful way and
Yeah.
shit. But him just calling her like a fat bitch, like out of nowhere and shit,
That shit don't work.
like now
That's not
you're
cool.
hurting your parents' business and shit, and you
Yeah.
work here,
Right.
like nigga.
There's other ways you could go about it.
Like you're gonna have to work a Jack in the Box after this. I'm
Hell
sorry,
yeah.
bro.
Shout out to everybody tapping in, man, on this fucking Monday. We appreciate it. Yeah. How you feeling? Good? Lit? We smoked.
Man, I appreciate y'all niggas for what I mean. It's always a pleasure coming on here and shit. Like I love chopping up with you guys and shit, and what I mean, seeing what the loungers put in the comments and shit. Now we had some niggas call in though. This is my first time not my first time, but this is my first time seeing more than one person call in.
Hell yeah.
and was like invested into the conversation and shit. Feel me? So, shout out to all y'all, what I mean, at home tuning in. You guys could be doing anything in the world right now, but
Yep.
y'all
you here.
fucking with us. So.
You out here fucking with us, man. We appreciate it, man. Make sure you're checking us out every Monday and Friday, man. We live in this bitch at 8 o'clock.
You got any new who's the next guest that you got lined up?
I think actually we have King Geo coming in probably this Friday. So be on the lookout for that. You have anything coming up? You have anything? No? Oh yeah. What about you? What you got coming up?
Well, currently, normally I'm fucking with the music, but like I've been telling Los and shit, I've been I took a slight halt on that because I am taking up a new endeavor of doing comedic skits that I'm about to be doing. I'm about to do a completely separate YouTube channel, and I'm still thinking of a name. I'm kind of focused on one, but like it's not 100% official. But I'm doing spoofs and original ideas. You know what I mean? So, I can explain it so much, but you guys will have to see it. Feel me?
Definitely.
But like I said, I'm working with the green screen for this one. So
Nice.
That'll be fun.
but we're gonna be doing something real creative with this one. Feel me? So, man, y'all just tune in. Feel me? I'm gonna come back in the lounge when I got the first video out. Feel me? I got everything I need. Like I didn't know how much goes into a green screen. Like,
Lot.
I thought you just get one and then you know,
Right,
you just
right,
hang
right,
it
right.
up and then that's it.
No.
No, you got to make sure that motherfucker is set up correctly. You got to make sure you have the proper lighting. You can't have
Mhm.
no wrinkles in it, like you know all that. Feel me?
Mhm.
So I'm piecing it out. You know, I'm just trying to budget. You know, everything. You know, balance everything like that. But
Mhm.
as soon as I get started, feel me? You guys will know.
On the
That'll be
cracking, man.
exciting.
Make sure you're checking out Ray Giggs at Illa Soul on Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah. In the meantime, man, y'all fuck with me on the platforms and shit. I'm still on Spotify, Apple iTunes, fucking YouTube.
Check them out, guys.
Yes.
I got music out right now. You can catch me on IG ILLASOUL, the number 90, or you could just type in Ray Giggs, RAYGIGS, on YouTube and Instagram. And you know what I mean? I just it's some feel good music. If you guys want some
Yes.
conceptual shit, feel me? Something with a little bit of substance in it, but with also a little bit of balance, man. Man, this is definitely where you want to be at. Feel me? So, you know what I mean? Fuck with me.
Make sure you're checking out Ray
Yes,
Giggs, man, and see what
definitely.
he's doing. Make sure you're checking out Monique at
Smokers Lounge.
Monique Smokers Lounge on Instagram and check out her stories and stuff, man. She got wild shit going on. Make sure you're checking me out, official Smokers Lounge on Instagram and Smokers Lounge on all streaming platforms. We live on Twitch and YouTube right now.
Yes.
We appreciate it. Shout out to my TV 26 in Stanislaus County, man, for airing our shit out there, man, on TV. Smokers
Oh, what?
Lounge.
Yes.
But who so
We've been doing that, man.
Okay.
Smokers Lounge. Check this out. We got this bitch.
Bye, guys.
Okay. Y'all niggas got a shout out and shit.